It's time to get physical at work. I'm not talking about kickboxing others. I'm talking about bringing physical well-being at work for everyone. In this video, we explore the different factors of physical well-being and how you can apply them to your workplace. We also dive into some coaching questions and exercises to help you and your team design and achieve your ideal physical well-being. So let's get pumping. Hey, my name is Greg from RenU. I'm a master coach helping people, teams, and organizations to know themselves, design their future self, and become their future selves. RenU and I are here to help you live a life where you have control. If you recall, a few weeks ago, I did a video about spiritual well-being at work, which you can find here. And this video was inspired by the SPIRE model. This model comes from the Happiness Studies Academy. SPIRE stands for spiritual, physical, intellectual, relational, and emotional well-being. When we nurture our physical health, we create a strong foundation that supports all other aspects of our well-being, all the other elements of the SPIRE. So what is exactly physical well-being? One key principle here is that mind and body are connected. If we want physical well-being, we need to take care of both our bodies and our minds. The second key principle is that a healthy life requires adherence to our given nature, which means that we need to understand what works for ourselves, our teams, when we try to improve our physical well-being, as we are all different. An interesting study of where people live the oldest on the planet has looked at common factors that makes us live the longest. Those places on the planet are the so-called blue zones that you can see on this map. What they have in common is the following. Natural movement. They incorporate regular physical activity into their daily routines. Purpose. They have a clear sense of purpose in their life. Downshift. They use techniques to reduce stress. The 80% rule, which is a rule about eating until you feel 80% full. Plant-based diet. Focusing on a diet which is rich in plant-based food. Not exclusively plant-based, but with a very high level of plant-based food. Wine at 5. Most of those places have moderate alcohol consumption. I'm sure you can do without it, but it's just a fact. Belong. People in those places are part of a living and thriving community. Loved ones first. It's all about prioritizing the family around you. Right tribe. It's to surround yourself with supportive people who are helping you every day and helping you in your growth as a human being. What does that mean for a work environment? You might wonder. It means that looking at those factors and deciding how to bring an environment and behaviors that will bring forward those aspects of well-being and longevity. Because essentially, physical well-being is about feeling well now and living well for a long time. And considering the amount of time that we spend at work, it's pretty important that we integrate those good living factors into our work time. Before we can improve our physical well-being, we need to assess where we currently stand. Come back to the 9 factors I've just given you, as we will use them as a baseline for physical well-being. To assess your team's physical well-being, member by member, and all together, start by reflecting on those key factors. You can ask yourself the following question and rank from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest score. How often do you and your team incorporate natural movement into your day? Does your team have a shared sense of purpose? Are there opportunities to downshift and reduce stress? Is a work environment fostering balanced meals with good proportions? Do you take time to celebrate together in a fun environment once in a while? How strong are your social connections within and outside of work? How much do you talk about your family well-being and prioritize time for them? How supportive are team members for each other? This should already give you a fairly accurate view of the level of physical well-being your team gets from coming to work. You like this video so far? Then you know what to do. Also subscribe and put on the notifications if you want to receive content like this every week. And you might want to check in the video description other YouTube videos and other articles about the concept of physical well-being at work. Now that we've assessed our current physical well-being, it's time to design a strategy that promotes health and happiness at work. Let's take the insights from our blue zone assessment and turn them into actionable steps. In those zones, most of what people are doing for their health is based on the factors we have discussed and to have routines in place. If you are unsure about how to put in place powerful habits, then you might want to check this out. Think about goals, routines in each of the 9 factors from the blue zones. These goals will help create a comprehensive physical well-being strategy. Importantly, do this together as a team. Reserve some time to get a buy-in on the categories for physical well-being and to work together on what you are ready to commit to. It is also okay that not everyone commits to everything. There will always be some who want to do more than others. Everyone should go at their own pace. The idea is to go forward. Here are some ideas to get you started. For natural movement, schedule team walks, provide standing desks, and agree together on regular stretching breaks. For purpose, work your team purpose together as an off-site activity. Much more about this in this video right here. For downshift, introduce stress-reducing activities like yoga, mindfulness sessions, or nature walks. For the 80% rule, promote mindful eating habits and provide guidelines on portion control. Have accountability moments when you're eating together to remind everyone of the 80% rule. For the plant-based diet, offer plant-based meal options if you have a cafeteria, or pick vegetarian or vegan restaurants if you eat together once in a while. And you can also organize nutrition workshops. For the 1 at 5, you can create social opportunities for team bonding, like a weekly happy hour or monthly dinners together, or maybe an annual retreat. For belonging, foster a sense of community through some team-building activities that will allow you to share deeply. For instance, about discovering your personal core values, the core values of your team, sharing them with each other. For loved ones first, encourage a healthy work-life balance and offer flexible working hours, for example. For the right tribe, mentor each other based on your strengths. Expose your team members to company mentors. Provide coaching and counseling for those who ask for it. Designing your physical well-being strategy doesn't have to be complicated. Just start with small, achievable actions and build from there. Now that we've designed our physical well-being strategy, it's time to put it into action and become a physically well team. The journey to better health and happiness is ongoing, and it requires commitment from everyone. Start by integrating the planned activities into your daily and weekly routines. For example, make team walks a regular part of your workday, and ensure standing desks are available for those who prefer that. The key is to make these activities consistent and sustainable. Show the example. Whether you're the leader of the team or just a member of the team, your example will shine and influence others progressively. Find people in the team who can be mentors about the different blue zones factors. There is usually someone interested in sports, another in nutrition, another in organizing events, etc. Or find them elsewhere in the company. Make it easy for yourself with freely available resources who are naturally motivated in bringing those topics to fore. Link all those potential activities to what matter in people's lives. Have people link them to their life purpose, to their core values. It is vastly more motivational this way. Celebrate successes along the way. Recognize and reward team members who actively participate and contribute to the well-being initiatives. This not only motivates individuals, but also reinforces the importance of physical well-being in your workplace culture. Creating a physically well team is about building a culture that values health and happiness. It's about supporting each other, sharing responsibilities, and making well-being a priority. Regularly review your progress and make some adjustments as needed. You can gather feedback from team members to understand what's working and what you can improve or change. Having a feedback loop like that is crucial for maintaining momentum and ensuring that the routines continue to meet everybody's needs. Remember, the journey to physical well-being is ongoing, and it's a collective effort. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure of it, you will also discover that those changes will bring a higher performance for your team, while providing everyone with more happiness and health. This will also most likely spill onto their life at home or with friends, creating positive momentum all around your team members and yourself. Virgil, who was one of Rome's greatest poets, puts it simply and powerfully: the greatest wealth is health. If you want to dig into all the dimensions of the SPIRE model to see how you can build more happiness for you and others, then you should check this video here.